Hi there Pisces, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot, to your monthly tarot reading for February. I'll be getting started here Pisces with the Sacred Power reading cards. Well, there we go. I'll then be drawing you a Work Your Light Oracle card or two, going to the Moonchild Tarot for an overarching tarot energy, and then using the Rider-Waite and the Star Child Tarot for the tarot positions. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok. All the links are down below, and also the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading. I am available for those as well. Let's see what we've got from the Sacred Power. Ooh, illusion. Okay. Now, this can be the energy of the devil. An illusion that we might be buying into, when in reality, things are a little different. It's like the Seven of Cups kind of energy as well. Sometimes things are promising a lot, but not delivering. Maybe we've been really trying to manifest something and it's just not happening. It can be an indication that maybe it's time to change course. There might be a truth that needs to be revealed, or something that you're not seeing as well. Oh, we've got boundaries. So there could be somebody that you're needing to actually keep at a bit of an arm's length, to hold your boundaries with. This is also an indication that it's time to only commit to the things that you know you can follow through. Use your yes and no. You know, if you don't want to do something, you can say no. You don't have to justify it. Boundaries can also be about cutting yourself free from what is not serving you, what is not in alignment. So let's go to the Work Your Light. Let's see if it builds on that message. Okay, we'll take the top one there. Ooh, align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? Pretty much what we were just saying. I'm thinking that King of Swords energy, you know, using that big picture vision and then cutting out yourself free from what is no longer serving you so that you can make strategic moves forward. So there could be something that is not aligned and needs to change. One more. Oh, there we go. These are so lined up, guys. I've got the crumbling. What are you clinging onto? And I wanted to say who or what are you clinging onto. It could be a Freudian slip there. So this is a lot like the Tower energy, and that can also talk about illusions. So it says, what are you clinging onto that you know is not aligned, that you might need to create a boundary between and let go of? It's time to see through that illusion. Let's see what comes out of the Moonchild Tarot, guys. Can we have one card, please, for the collective energy for Pisces for February? Here it goes. It is Strength, Leo, number 8 in the Major Arcana. So you're being asked to have the strength and the courage to face this, to face the illusion, to see through it. And you may need to remove yourself from a situation. So you may need to coax your own inner demons, your ego, under control, that will want to keep you safe, keep you in the knowing. But we can't hear the guidance of the higher self when, you know, we are listening to the mind too much. Let's see how this pans out in the tarot. I'm going to begin with the energy of the recent past, energies leaving, completing, or transitioning, if this is your reading. Justice. That feels very, very right. I've got the Nine of Cups in the blocks, obstacles, and challenges. Oh, I've got the Five of Pentacles in the advice. Let's get the outcome. There we go, King of Swords. Knew it. That is the energy. And guess what's at the end of the reading? The Fool. There is a new path, a new destination that is opening up here for you, Pisces. So let's clarify. Clarifying the Justice energy, Libra in the Major Arcana, with the Nine of Swords. Clarifying the Nine of Cups. Eight of Wands. So you have two number 9s, which is an almost but not quite. You're really close, I think, to letting go of this. Knight of Wands. Clarifying the King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. There's all the new beginning. Okay, let's clarify this Nine of Swords and Justice a little further. Temperance. And one more for Five of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Seven of Wands. Yep, makes sense. Alright, let's jump in then, Pisces. So, it is justice time on the situation here. So, general reading, guys, I normally keep these pretty broad. It might be a relationship for you, it might be a job, it might be a location. They're always the big themes in our lives. Now, justice means it's time for you to bring a change to your situation, to rebalance these karmic energies. And the change is, you know, releasing something that you've been clinging onto that is either an illusionary energy or is not aligned with you, and you're being asked to have the strength and courage to do that. So the Nine of Swords says, yeah, it's given you a lot of stress. As soon as we go through this process, even though that might be quite intense and stressful, then at least that's it, right? We can actually get out of it and actually release that energy. You could have been waking up you know, in the middle of the night thinking about this. It could be keeping you up. It's really had your ego mind, your thoughts really in overwhelm, overdrive, and that's what the Strength card is saying. It's time to coax that under control so you can listen to the higher self and know, you know, what direction you want to go in. Notice here that the Justice has the same position of the sword as the King of Swords. This is about claiming your victory, right? For some of you, this is going to involve contractual or legal matters. Some of you might be needing to review a contract, getting a divorce, separation, restraining order, all of these kinds of things, buying or selling a home. We've got the Temperance energy here, which is interesting as well, because this follows on from Death in the Major Arcana. So it's saying, you know what, we need to release this, and then very soon you will come into balance. The soothing that comes after the ending is right here to guide you forward. This is your guiding angel, guiding light. So this is going to bring you into a greater state of harmony internally, mentally, emotionally, physically. But first of all, we need to go through the initiating of the Justice, right? I want to change, I want out, I want to release you, I want to leave this job, whatever it is for you. As soon as you speak those words, the wheels are in motion and everything is just able to play out. Blocks, obstacles and challenges, Eight of Wands and the Nine of Cups. So it's saying here that you are blocking your happiness, your contentment, your joy, your wishes at the moment because you're clinging on to it or you're staying in an illusion. Maybe you're staying in the illusion or playing along with the illusion of happiness, but you're not really. So the cards are saying that true happiness is actually blocked at the moment. And in order to achieve that or to move towards it, we need change, swift change, a complete 180 in change here. That's the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands can also be a relocation. You may need to actually move as well as part of this. The Eight of Wands can also be a divine intervention through a message that could be coming in. Could even be the verdict. You might have been waiting for a verdict before you can actually fully transition from a situation, and that can be that coming in, and happiness is blocked until you actually get that news. So that's just something that's coming through for some of you as well. So I'm seeing a message. It usually comes through the airwaves, through phone, text message, social media, something like that, that somehow is going to change the game for you and have you move towards that happiness. So in the advice from Spirit or Tarot, this is interesting. So what it's actually saying here is that this situation is against the universal current or flow for you. Seven of Wands for me is that real energy of going against the current, pushing against the grain. You know that feeling when it just feels hard and it doesn't flow and it consumes a lot of energy just to be in it, just to be engaged with it. Sometimes it can feel like we're under attack, right? We need to defend ourselves. You know the kind of feeling, guys. So with this energy here, it's like we need to listen to that intuition so we can be guided back to our flow. The Five of Pentacles for me says a couple of things. I feel that you feel isolated in the situation anyway, right? It might be a comfort zone, but there's a real sense of feeling like you're lonely, you're on your own, you're not supported, you're not loved, you're not emotionally connected with, whether it's work or relationships. This can be that energy of feeling out in the cold, or also just not getting the kind of resources, the money, the recognition, the reward that you truly deserve. These cards for me say that you can do better. And if you do feel like there is some good in the situation, there might be, but there is a bigger illusion at play here, which is that, you know, the situation is not really what you're truly desiring here. So the Five of Pentacles and the King of Swords coming up says it's time to see the big picture and, you know, really make sure that we make a good move forward here, so we don't get to, you know, more of the same, or we don't get stuck in this situation. Because the Knight of Wands, which is the card of Sagittarius here, you might be dealing with a Sagittarius, but it wants you to move on towards your passions, what really lights you up. The situation is an illusion. There's not true happiness here. The Knight of Wands is in pursuit of, the passionate, what gives you energy, not what drains it. Seven of Wands. So it's about moving on to the new frontier, the new manifestations, the quick movement in the direction where we feel like we are pushed with the current, not going against it. Just noticing that Seven of Swords over there too. You know, Pisces, there might be somebody who's actually undermining you or manipulating the situation a little bit as well, as what I'm hearing. With that illusion energy, there might be somebody who's kind of controlling the situation or playing things off or controlling your emotions or something like that. It's really time for you to be the King of Swords. That is seeing the big picture with full clarity. This is about getting the clear vision from an eagle-eyed perspective of what is really going on in the situation, and really seeing where it's not aligned with you. What is your truth and what do you truly want? From this vantage point, you have the opportunity to transform your situation, to cut yourself free from what doesn't serve you, and then set a firm boundary. No more. I'm not engaging with this. I am moving on to the new. Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. This is the energy of Aries, and it's about taking a blind leap of faith, a bold move forward, even though we might be leaving a job or a relationship before we've, you know, actually gotten the next offer on the table or where we're going. The Fool just steps onto that path because they know they're being called and they just can't stay in the present situation. You are being guided, and the cards are saying the stability, the security, the money, the new work offer, the new home, whatever it is that you do need to bridge this situation, will come in for you very soon. This is the Ace of Pentacles, and it kind of comes into the person who has walked the path, who has felt the fear and done it anyway, who has connected with their rebel heart and gone, you know what, I desire Nine of Cups happiness. I want my wishes to be fulfilled, and I'm going to pack up my rucksack and I am going to go after that. The Fool, you know, you can see the Fool has not much possessions here. Some of you may need to kind of, I'm thinking if this is like a relationship breakup, some of you might be needing to kind of walk out and leave things behind. And that could have been one of the things that has kept you there as well. So that's just something that's coming through. But the Fool is about being guided forward. It's about a fresh new start, really starting over, starting a whole new karmic chapter here. And next time, you know, you're going to connect with your truth, and you're going to, you know, only allow things into your energy that are aligned, because there's a lesson in boundaries here as well. And there's a real lesson of seeing the truth, seeing through the illusion, and crumbling down that tower so that you can really reveal that beautiful new start that is right behind it. So that's what I'm seeing here, Pisces. If this is your reading, that is what is happening for you this month. Obviously, the King of Swords is the card of Aquarius. We're in Aquarius season. So this says to me it's going to be, you know, by the end of this month, that fresh new start is upon you. So I really feel like this is all going down in February. I wish you all the best with it, guys. So keep in mind, it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with all of you, but it will for those it's meant for. Do drop me a comment if you're called to share, guys. I do read them all, and I try my best to interact with you all over there as well. It helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energies, and see what's happening out there in the collective. It's been a pleasure, Pisces. I will see you back here throughout the month for plenty more readings. Bye for now.